So we've got a Colonel Pilsner Galaxy. This one is actually coming in at 5.2 this batch on draft. We've had a bit already, we only had a third. How hazy is that?
Yeah, for a lager.
It's definitely what it is. We've done a bit of research after. Have they got the right beer? Yeah, it's hazy. So it's a double dry hop Pilsner. Or an IPP as I call it
Yep.
just now, which is Indian Pale Pilsner. New style again. It's okay, don't think. It's unlike any other Pilsner you've had.
Yeah.
But let's go into it and try and break it down a little bit. So aroma then. It's actually quite bizarre aroma.
It's very strange. I mean that bubblegum thing for me has got even more pronounced.
It's risen. The bubble has risen.
Yeah, yeah. Will it burst?
Well, there's almost some red fruit notes coming through.
There is, yeah, some like berry
Which
notes.
is really bizarre. You wouldn't associate. I mean, this is not your average Pilsner.
Yeah, if you're a hardcore uber traditional Pilsner drinker,
Yeah, you'll hate it.
then yeah, you will hate it.
It's like anything. If you like the traditional, it shouldn't be like that. It's like some people with the hoppy lagers,
IPLs or whatever. Yeah.
IPLs. It's like if you're gonna brew a lager,
Yeah.
don't put hops in it.
Yeah, but I mean, they said on their description that this is supposed to be, because lager is such a clean style. This is supposed to be to highlight that specific hop, isn't it? It's like
no, and it's. I mean, I love the German style pills.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had one yesterday that was fantastic. And
Yeah.
it was like
and that was
trad.
uber traditional, even though it was
trad,
brewed
yeah.
by Flock, who's a
Yeah.
brewery from Kent.
But this is really a really nice take on the style. So let's get into it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. It's like no other Pilsner you've probably ever had.
No.
It's one of them.
It definitely leaves you with that clean, crisp lager quality,
It's still-
but up front it's
Yeah.
heavily hot sort
And
of pale ale.
you've still got that carbonation kind of burp if you're drinking it quick. When we were doing it for a review, it was giving off that. So
Yeah.
it is well carved. It's it's Pilsner. And you're left with a Pilsner flavour.
Definitely.
It's
yeah.
just that flavour part from when you first
It's just
sip.
that initial sort of hot character is intense, isn't it? It's,
It's and again, I don't think I've ever had a single hot Galaxy Pils before. I know I haven't.
yeah.
Maybe I've had it in a pale or an IPA. Probably not actually. It's probably with something else.
Yeah.
So it could be my first actual straight up Galaxy hopped any beer on its own.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
But again, this is what Colonel do. They do showcase hops individually throughout their different styles they do.
And it's just drinkable.
It's very good.
You can sink it.
If you're a traditionalist, you ain't gonna like it.
No.
But you can't have everything.
No.
But you've got this.
Exactly.
So you've got to try things. It's just it's a good thing about beer.
It is this the differences in those four ingredients and the style,
Just
how you
try
do
things.
the processes, and it's just crazy.
just-
The variation.
Just try things, but this is still very nice.
Oh, it's
Enjoyed it.
lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nearly finished mine.
So anyway.
Yeah, brew by numbers.
Mexican grill.
Mexican grill. That could be a shout.
So that was Colonel's Tap Room. Enjoy that.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Something I've wanted to do since it opened in 2019, and obviously everyone knows what happened then in 2020.
yeah.
So it's been the first opportunity I've had to sort of come down here and go to it, and it's been it lived up to everything I wanted it to be.
It's quite a bit like their beers and the packaging. It's not very. Here we, it's quite low key.
It's just the beers are good, vibes were good, had a great time.
Yeah, so we're now heading off to
Towards
trying to
brew
get
by
some-
numbers and
Yeah,
Cloudwater and that sort of way. Try to get some grub.
food wise, yeah. So we've got that way, it's the Shroud. So we're on that strip. It's just, this is it basically. These are the other side of that tree. So we'll see where we end up in a second. So I remembered when me and Harry came, he showed me this place, and yeah, Bone Daddy's. So a ramen noodle place. So I think Jake's gonna be liking this. Any good?
Yeah, that's good.
I told you. Let's go and have a look. So we just had an amazing meal. I had bao, and Jake had a really nice ramen noodles, and we shared a can of this. So it's a collab between Bone Daddy's, where we are, and Daya. So is it called Hyro? It's a hoppy session pale ale, 4.2% ABV. I had this once before when I was with Jake. I think it was early December of 2021. So yeah, I've not seen this online anywhere. So it could be as I think Bone Daddy's got one or two places around the UK. So I think it might be an exclusive to their restaurants. So but if you're ever in Bermondsey, look, if you want something to eat, you know, thinking, oh, I don't know where to go, Bone Daddy's is the place. Definitely worth it. That was via Harry as well, Blue Nose Beer Review, so shout out to him. So then, Jake.
Oh, I'm one satisfied boy. That was great. That food was amazing.
Yeah. I just shout out to Harry, because he took me here in December, last year. I didn't know he was here.
Yeah, we were humming and hawing about food and what to get, and then you remembered this, and that was a genius bit of remembering.
Yeah, so I knew you'd like it.
Yeah.
Being like a spicy boy you are.
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought it was
I
a
thought
car.
that was a car as well. It's a train.
Fucking train.
Yeah. It was the right amount of heat until I ate the chili at the end. That was a bit spicy.
So we've got a little bit of time, probably an hour. What's the time?
Yeah, 20 to 4.
Oh yeah, we've got a good hour. So ideas?
I don't know, well, there's brew by numbers, there's cloud water, there's craft beer junction, isn't there, on this little stretch here, so we might as well
But it's just the other side of the.
probably stick to there and then
Head
not
back.
too far from the station.
No, it's straight that way. It's much quicker. Fucking hell, I thought, what's going on today? Lots of noises in London. Some of them you shit yourself, and others you think it's a weirdo. So you'll know before us. So we're here at Brewing by Numbers Tap Room here in Bermondsey. We haven't really touched upon any kind of imperial stout, so here we go. So this is an 11% whiskey cask imperial stout. 11% is what we said that. It's called Bimba, which is a collaboration that they've done it from. So that was quick.
Yeah.
So it's a distillery. I'm not sure where they are. Doesn't actually,
I've never actually heard of them before.
No, I mean,
Must be relatively new.
I don't know. I mean, it could be 300 years. I wouldn't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But so they're saying this is a brew of an imperial stout showcase incredible whiskey. Starting with their classic stout. With our classic stout, we've added cacao nibs, coffee, vanilla, and oak chips soaked in their ex-bourbon cask single malt whiskey. Complex, spicy, fruit forward, and balanced. That's what they're saying about it. So, let's give it a swirl and a sniff.
Yeah. straight away it's vanilla oak.
It's very vanilla tannins, oak.
Yeah,
Definitely getting a barrel.
yeah, definitely getting that whiskey.
You're getting a whiskey, but it's not overpowering, which is always something I like.
It delivers in the flavours that it that it says it's going to.
Well, yeah, I mean certainly on the aroma, it's there's that kind of dark baker's chocolate kind of vibe.
Yeah,
Maybe a hint of coffee, but it's probably underlying quite a few other kind of aromas.
yeah, definitely.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Super smooth.
I was going to say silky smooth.
Yeah, but you do get a whack of that whiskey.
You get a whack of whiskey, but it's not a boozy whiskey.
No.
Which is fine by me because I'm not the most, I'm not going to hold my hands on, so I'm not a massive lover of whiskey in general. I appreciate it,
Yeah,
but that's just me.
I enjoy it when I have it, but I don't like to seek it out.
Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate, even though I don't like it. There's a lot of people, if they don't like it, they don't even appreciate it.
No.
I do appreciate it, I get it, but this is not for me. But this one is actually working quite well. I do prefer bourbon barrel-aged stouts than whiskey.
Yeah.
That's just personal preference.
This is one of those barrel-aged stouts that just work so well. I feel like it was intended to be a barrel-aged stout. But a lot of the time when a brewery chucks in a non-barrel-aged stout and they barrel-age it, so 9 times out of 10 it never works for me.
Now, I don't know if I've had the base beer of this before.
No.
So,
Well, I think because they're 64, they've done like variations of that.
yeah, it looks
And
like...
they tend to chuck in different flavours.
Yeah, obviously, hence the name of the brewery. 64 is their Imperial Stout range.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's certainly a change up to what we've been drinking over the last couple of days.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Which is nice, because coming towards the end of our little kind of 2-day kind of Kent/London sort of thing.
Yeah. And I mean, it was, what, £3.50 a third, which is pretty damn good.
It's really cheap for 11%. It's actually listed as 10% and non-10%, so I don't know what the deal is.
But
there.
11% on the board.
We'll go with what they say here, but,
Yeah.
but yeah, overall really nice change up, and pretty good. We'll have another beer in it from here, so. Right.
There you go.
So that was brewing by numbers. We didn't have enough beer in the end.
No.
We just thought we'd push on.
Time just goes.
Time's going
It
crazy.
absolutely flies.
So I'm going to go to Cloudwater's Tap here in Bermondsey.
Yeah, I'm asking Craig to do it, even though I know his feelings. I know his feelings on
Well, you're
the subject.
down here, so
Yeah. I just want to check it out.
they might have some guest beers.
Yeah.
So we're here. It's actually a really nice bar.
Yeah. They've kitted out.
They've kitted it out really well. So Jake, what are you on?
I'm on Volley, which is a West Coast IPA coming out at 6%. I don't know the hops or anything, but it's very good. It's not the bitterest thing in the world, but
What's the ABV?
6%.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah, but it's very good. It's on the grapefruity, piney side, not necessarily the bitter, over the top West Coast IPA side.
So, yeah, and I've gone for a can of Trek. Their Tiala. butchering that up. It's a table beer. Tulia. Citra Mosaic, 3% out of the fridge. So fancy something light after that crazy impy stout. Which not crazy, it's just I'm thinking more longevity. I'm going to have probably a beer or two a bit later on the way back to my digs in London. So
got to pace yourself.
Pacing it, but after that food as well, the wonderful food that Bone Daddy's, it's like then an impy stout straight after. Needed a bit more of a mellower beer, just to chill with, and
we went straight into impy stout.
So it's like, but we needed to. It was just kind of it was the time.
Yeah, and it was the one beer there that you needed to try, I think.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go, and time wise, Jake might get another beer. I'm probably going to be stuck on this one for a little bit. So.
Right, so bad. That was a horrible bad.
What's that?
This is a quite continuous improvement from Cloudwater, an 11% Imperial IPA. This is their Black Forest edition, and it's bloody lovely.
Yeah, I had a little nip. He got me a nip without me knowing, which is I appreciate it. But yeah,
I could have brought you a half, but I thought that would have been too much.
It probably would have cost a bit as well. But you wanted to try it, I know you did.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those ones when I saw it on there. I've had a can of one of the other variants, and that was like something else.
I've never had any. I've heard some amazing things about.
Yeah.
Is this the third variant they've done?
I think they've done a couple of this. Is like the fifth variant.
Oh really? So that high now? Actually, I don't even know.
Yeah, I haven't been following it that closely, but there was a couple of. That was a little while ago since I've had that can before, and I think they've done a few since.
Right. Okay. So I mean, I had a little sip. It was like, I mean, you're drinking it now, so you're probably better placed to.
Yeah, it's really syrupy. It's lovely. It's, you get a bit of sour cherry, a bit of dark chocolate. It's definitely got that Black Forest thing going on with it. It's
yeah, the Tonka beans. I was getting that originally, but then it did kind of melt away slightly.
Initially, it was a lot of. I said like a bit of like a smoked vanilla thing, which is the Tonka stuff coming out. But then afterwards you do get those other characteristics as well on top of the Tonka stuff really. But the Tonka is quite dominant.
Yeah, I think it always is. Whatever beer you put that in, I think it does. Especially on the aroma, it's just like it's all over whatever else is in that said beer.
Yeah,
it's just something I've kind of started to work out. I never realised it at the time.
Yeah.
When I first started drinking, not that many beers had Tonka in these days.
No, it used to be a big thing a while ago, didn't it, Tonka and beers?
But no, I mean, having a few beers recently, it does overpower anything else. But you are getting a bit of other things in that, at least, which is nice.
You're definitely getting that, especially cherry, but in a good way. And I mean, look at it, sticking to the glass.
Oh, it's thick.
Yeah.
So
they put when they poured it, it was like thick. It was like gloopy when they poured it. Yeah.
Anyway, it's the last beer of the little mini kind of weekend.
Yeah, you might be going and having a few more.
I will do, but I probably won't do any videos. So
no.
just chill. A couple of halves of cask somewhere. Probably cask and kitchen in Pimlico. That's where I'm looking at going. Then I can get the bus, 170 bus to Battersea. So anyway,
cheers to a good weekend.
Yeah. What's the matter?
I lost my debit card, but I've got it.
Fucking hell, don't do that.
I know, I thought that just cap it off. Have a lovely time and then lose your debit card. I've got it though.
Good.
Put it in my other pocket.
Yeah, being uber safe. Uber safe? Ultra safe.
Ultra safe.
How did you find that place?
Cut down here, don't we?
Yeah, to a right.
I liked it. It had a couple of good beers. Had a West Coast IPA and an Imperial Stout, and they're very tasty.
Yep.
I mean, that Imperial Stout is like, God, it was thick.
It was.
Yeah.
I had a little nip. I didn't say on my. He got me a little nip, which is fine, but not enough to check in.
No. So, a little taster.
So.
Well, I asked for a taster, and he literally just went, well, poured a little bit, so I poured a bit of mine in there as well.
Oh, right. Yeah. So yeah, it's a really nice, chilled, no planned weekend.
Yeah, I'm glad we had a good amount of time in Colonel. That was the main thing, really.
Yeah.
Because like we had a good amount of time in Colonel, and then the rest of the day it's just flown.
Then a few noodleages.
Then a few what?
Noodleages.
Oh yeah, a lot of noodles.
But yeah, no, I mean, originally, before you not even mentioned it, we were going to Cask Fest, and then it got cancelled for the second time. So we thought, well,
I feel like we've probably had a better time doing what we've done this weekend than what we would have done at Cask Fest. I don't know.
Yeah, so this wouldn't probably have happened if it wasn't for that. So thank you, Cask Fest.
Yeah. I've got to go to Colonel Tap Room, so
and we got our money back as well.
Yeah.
So, cheers. So yeah, I can smell
got a big whiff of shit.
Fucking hell, was that?
Really sticky.
It weren't me. Was it me?
No, that had to have been some sort of drain. That was a drain smell.
So I never know sometimes, I think.
Yeah, is it me? Fuck.
That was terrible.
That was shocking, that.
Whoa. Anyway, bit of travelling. I can smell it again.
Yeah, it's definitely drains.
That's the police.
Oh, that's what it is, the pigs.
It's the pigs.
Don't tell them. Oh, ice cream?
Oh, that's what it was. Trying not to get run over crossing the road. Anyway, excuse me. And so we do a little bit of it's probably going to be it from us, to be honest.
Yeah, it'll be.
I'd rather finish it now while I remember. I didn't yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good weekend. Cheers.
Yeah. No, it's been great. Had a great time.
Yeah, and we'll see you on the next review, stroke vlog or whatever. See how this pans out. So, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
Boom.